56. Yeah. We had to check from 11. Barbara often has to work at weekends. And how do we pronounce this? H-A-S-T-O? Has to or has to? Do you remember? How do we pronounce it? Has to. How do we pronounce this H-A-S-T-O? Okay, yeah, Nikhil, Sanjeev, sir, Altamash, anybody?
Hello, sir.
Has to, I also pronounce it.
Hey, Adnan. Yes, Adnan. Good evening.
How can I join the class?
Hello, sir.
We are sending the link. I'm sending the link in the group, okay?
Okay.
See ya.
I pronunciate it has to, sir.
Has to. The becomes has to. And have to becomes have to. For. Barbara often has to work at weekends. Barbara often has to work at weekends. 2. 12. She doesn't have to wear a
She
uniform.
doesn't have to work.
13. She doesn't know if she
If she has to.
If she should marry James or not.
What does that mean? She doesn't know if she has to marry James or not. What does that even mean? What does that mean? उसको समझ नहीं आ रहा है उसको
I'm sorry.
शादी करना चाहिए कि
Yeah.
करना चाहिए. She doesn't know
Nahi.
if she should marry James or not. Okay. She doesn't know if she should marry James or not. Number 14. I have never met a famous person in my life. In my life. In
Life.
life. Hello, Mukarram. And
Hello, sir.
hello, Mukarram. And who else is here? Sahil. Hello, Sahil.
Hello, sir.
This Sunday, Sahil, will you play cricket with us?
I will try.
Yeah, okay then. This Sunday we will play cricket together in the
Where?
college. Okay. So we're at school ground. Ravi says I can't join right now. Okay.
Sogra School Amber, sir.
Sogra school, yes. It's not working, he says. Adnan says it's not working. The link is not working. What are you saying? And Ravi is busy with some of his work. Let's continue. I've never met a famous person in my life. 15. Sam was just 6 when his family
Moved to Singapore.
Move to Singapore.
moved to Singapore.
Move to
Sam
Singapore.
was just 6 when his family moved to Singapore. 16.
It is the funniest film I have ever
It's
seen.
the funniest film I've ever seen.
It's the funniest film I've ever seen. See, it's the funniest film I've ever seen. इससे ज्यादा funny film मैंने कभी नहीं देखी है. आज तक जितनी भी फिल्में देखी उसमें सबसे ज्यादा funny ये है. It's the funniest film I've ever seen. 17. ABC. I asked Ingrid what her brother was
Like.
like. I asked Ingrid what her brother was like. Right? मैंने उससे पूछा कि उसका भाई किस तरह का इंसान है. I asked Ingrid what her brother was like. What's your brother like? What was Ingrid's question? What's your brother? Not Ingrid's question. I asked Ingrid. So what did I ask? I said, what's your brother like, Ingrid? What's your brother like? And now maybe you missed the classes, so you don't know what I'm talking about. What's somebody like? Were you there when we talked about it? What's somebody like? What's XYZ like? Okay. He's kind, he's nice, he's friendly, things like this. 18, everybody. Roberto is not as much fun.
Roberto is not as much fun as his brother Alfonso.
Alfonso. Okay. Alfonso is the mango type, no? Kind of mango to Alfonso.
Yeah, it is a one of type mango.
19. That's
The most
The most
exciting kind of
excited
The most
The
match
most
I
exciting.
have ever seen.
exciting
I've ever seen.
Number
match.
same.
That's the most
Okay.
exciting match I've ever seen. A variety of mango. Alfonso is a variety of mangoes. Okay. 19. That's the most
So could you
exciting.
repeat the answer of question number 19?
That's the most exciting. B. That's the most exciting match I've ever seen. 20. There is nothing worse than
Worse.
chips without salt.
Worse than chips.
Yeah, absolutely. They're tasteless. Absolutely. There is nothing worse, A, than chips without salt. 20A. So if you have any doubts, confusions, you can tell me. And you can make a lot of similar sentences. These 20 are not just 20 questions, they are 20 ideas. Okay. So if you guys have any doubts, any confusions with any, discuss with me, or else we can move on to the next bit. There was just this vocabulary thing that we have to do very quickly here. Not a thing to wear. Okay, parts of the body. Okay, this is easy, right? Sandals, tracksuits, slippers, shoes, fingers, jacket, waist, ankles, socks, not shocks, socks, boots, hoodie, pajamas. Pajamas are clothes that we wear at night when we go to bed. Pajamas. They are
Yeah,
usually the
pajamas.
same color, the same fabric for the upper half and the lower half.
Lower half.
And pajamas are always plural. It's a plural now. Like glasses, like shoes, pajamas, because there are two parts, the upper half and the lower part. So they are always together, pajamas. ये हमारे बिहारी pajamas नहीं है, okay? Fine. Vest, V-E-S-T, vest, ganji, undershirt. In American English, we call them undershirts, vests. Sandals, tracksuit, slippers, wrist, belt, shoulders, neck, trainers, leggings, toes. We learned toes are, all your fingers in your feet are called toes. They're not fingers, actually. So what you have in your hands are called fingers, but what you have in your feet are called toes. Okay. You use your ears to listen, okay? And you use your fingers to type. You use your nose to smell. You use your legs to walk, feet to walk,
legs.
okay? Yeah. And you use your
Eye to blink. Eyes.
eyes to blink. Okay, fine. Eyelids, basically, eyelids. And you use your lips to kiss. You use your teeth to bite. You use your arms to hug. And you use your
arms to.
feet to kick. Okay. And you use your hands to clap. Hands to clap.
Hands to clap.
Okay. Next. We have done this, so let's go to the main book. And 8.11. Listen to a conversation between Edson and a student from Brazil. Answer the questions. Are we ready? Listen to a conversation, everyone. A conversation between a patient and a doctor.
ऐसा कभी भी समझो
8.11.
(8.11) Seeing the doctor.
Hello. Come and sit down. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I haven't felt well for a few days. I've had a bad headache, and now I've got a sore throat.
Any sickness or diarrhea?
No, I haven't been sick or had any diarrhea.
Do you feel hot?
Yes, especially at night. I can't sleep because I feel hot, and I start coughing when I lie down.
OK. I'll just take your temperature. Can I just pop this in your mouth?
Ah.
Ah, yes. You do have a bit of a fever. Now, let me see your throat. Open your mouth wide, please.
Oh, can you hear?
Pardon?
Can you see anything?
Yes, your throat looks very red. Does this hurt?
Ouch!
And your glands are swollen.
Is it serious?
No, not at all. You just have a bit of a throat infection. You should have antibiotics. Are you allergic to penicillin?
No, I'm not.
Good. Now, you shouldn't go to work for a couple of days, and you must drink plenty of liquids. Just take things easy for a while. I'll write you a prescription.
Thank you. Do I have to pay you?
No. Seeing me is free, but you'll have to pay for the prescription. It's £8.80.
Right. Thanks very much. Goodbye.
What are eczema symptoms? Question number 1 is, what are eczema symptoms? Okay, look one, do one thing.
He got sore throat.
He got no. Nikhil, take a look. Nikhil, you
Okay.
learned something here. Take a look here. Take a look here. What is better to say? I got or I've got? He got or he's got?
I have got, so he has got.
Or otherwise simply he has.
Yeah,
This got
he
is,
has got.
got is not compulsory. You can say he has a sore throat. But he got a sore throat is informal English, only informal. And some people will consider it wrong as well. The problem with me is, when I'm teaching you in this class, sometimes I'm so confused. I can keep quiet if I want to, not a big problem. But someday when somebody says it's wrong, then he will come back to me. Sir, you never told me that it was wrong. And then I'll have nothing to say there. That's why I tell you that, you see, if you learn the right thing, here, you've got, I've got. So have got means I have, not got. Got is a normal verb, a regular verb. Get, got, gotten, a simple verb like a verb. You get something. Get has multiple uses. But here, when you talk about symptoms, you say, I have a sore throat. Yes. Okay, what are some symptoms? He's got a sore throat and
I think he has got some fever too, sir.
yeah, I think most people could not understand the conversation between the doctor and the patient. Let's listen to it.
sir, I did.
Yeah, Shahid? Shall
He
we
has
listen to
got
it one more
cold
time?
fever. Yeah, why not?
Let's listen to it one more time, everybody.
Excuse
Focus
me.
mainly on listening. Everybody, the best thing you can do is close your eyes and try and picture the conversation. Visualize the conversation.
8.11 Seeing the doctor.
Hello. Come and sit down. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I haven't felt well for a few days. I've had a bad headache, and now I've got a sore throat.
Any sickness or diarrhea?
No, I haven't been sick or had any diarrhea.
Do you feel hot?
Yes, especially at night. I can't sleep because I feel hot, and I start coughing when I lie down.
Okay, I'll just take your temperature. Can I just pop this in your mouth?
Ah.
Ah, yes. You do have a bit of a fever. Now, let me see your throat. Open your mouth wide, please.
Oh, can you hear?
Pardon?
Can you see anything?
Yes, your throat looks very red. Does this hurt?
Ouch!
And your glands are swollen.
Is it serious?
No, not at all. You just have a bit of a throat infection. You should have antibiotics. Are you allergic to penicillin?
No, I'm not.
Good. Now, you shouldn't go to work for a couple of days, and you must drink plenty of liquids. Just take things easy for a while. I'll write you a prescription.
Thank you. Do I have to pay you?
No. Seeing me is free, but you'll have to pay for the prescription. It's £8.80.
Right. Thanks very much. Goodbye.
Okay, now you understand?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what
Yes,
questions
sir.
does the doctor ask? What question does the doctor ask?
Do you have any sickness or diarrhea?
Do you have any sickness or diarrhea? And
Do you feel hot?
do
Yeah,
you
do you feel hot?
do you feel hot? Have you been sick? I don't know. Okay, next. What does the doctor think is the matter with Edson? What does the doctor think is the matter? This question itself is a big lesson. Forget about the answer. The question itself is a lesson for you guys. What does the doctor think is the matter with Edson? It means, according to the doctor, what is the matter with Edson? What is the matter means? What is the problem? What is the matter with somebody means? What is the problem with somebody? What is the matter with you? What is wrong with you? What is the matter with you means? What's the matter with you? Why don't you listen to me? What's the matter with you? Means what's wrong with you? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, the doctor thinks that Adsum got some throat infections
Hmm.
and
Diarrhea.
And
no,
his
not
glands are
diarrhea,
little
and
bit swollen.
yeah, some throat infections, and he has got some fever too. That's what I'm thinking.
What does she prescribe?
He prescribed her penicillin injection, and she asked if he is allergic to it, but he was not.
Hmm. So she prescribes penicillin. Okay. What advice does she give him?
He advised not to go office for some days and take rest.
Yeah.
You shouldn't go to work for a couple of days.
And drink
And take
And you
as
must
much
drink
as
plenty of water.
plenty of water.
Plenty of, I think, liquids, she
Liquids, yeah.
says.
Does he have to pay for
ORS.
anything? Does he have to pay for anything?
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
to. He has
He
to
has
pay
to
for the
pay.
He has to pay
prescription.
only for
Prescription.
prescription, not for seeing the doctor.
It cost
Actually, seeing
880
doctor was free, but he has
pound.
to pay for prescriptions.
For the prescription. For the prescription, not for
For
prescription.
the prescriptions. Yes.
Singular. The
prescription.
prescription. Okay, everybody, you have the conversation right in front of you. Can you please complete the conversation? Complete the conversation. You remember what you heard? Okay.
Yes. Hello.
I think
Should we complete, sir? Or...
Yep.
So hello. We should speak it, right?
No.
What seems to the matter?
Complete the conversation, Nikhil.
quietly.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Mm, mm.
Saqib isn't here today. And Imrana is absent too.
Can you please scroll down a little bit, sir?
Yep, sure.
Thank you.
All done. There are 15 blank spaces.
Yes, sir, all done.
Let's check. Number 1. Hello, come and sit down. What seems to be the problem? What seems to be the problem? Okay. What is the difference between what is the problem and what seems to be the problem? what is the problem is too direct.
What is the problem that I am asking that? What is the exact problem, you know?
Yes.
And what seems the problem that come and sit down and let me check.
Yeah. So we use seems, not beaver, when we want to sound a little tentative. Tentative is a word, understand. Tentative is when you don't sound very confident. And sometimes it's good not to sound very confident. When you're meeting a girl for the first time, okay, and for maybe marriage purpose, and you sound very confident, then it doesn't go in your favor. You sound a little nervous, a little tentative, that's okay, because the situation demands you to be a bit tentative. You might remember that scene where Nawazuddin Siddiqui is sitting with that girl and they touch each other's fingers, you know. Wasipur, okay. So, I mean, he doesn't put his hand directly on that girl's hand. That will be too direct and not nice. So, tentative is good sometimes. You know, captains, leaders, you know, they should not be tentative. But in some places, tentativeness is good. Tentative समझ में आ रहा है क्या बोल रहा हूँ? हाँ जी, उस तरह का ही situation, okay, where you're not certain, when you're not, you know, very direct, very assertive, a little bit backwards, हाँ ना, okay. So what is the problem? क्या है problem? What seems to be the problem is a little less direct, less assertive. क्या लगता है कि problem है? ऐसे बोलते हैं क्या लग रहा है, क्या दिक्कत हो सकता है ना? क्या what seems to be the problem? आप नहीं जानोगे problem क्या, लेकिन आपको हो क्या रहा है उस हिसाब से. तो Nikhil was absolutely right. What is the problem? What seems to be the problem? You are handsome, okay, and he seems handsome, okay, is a little tentative, okay. Yeah, he's handsome. He seems handsome, okay. He looks handsome, yeah. So seem, okay, you are unhappy. You are unhappy. You seem unhappy now. Do you understand the difference? When I say you are unhappy, it is a statement certain, okay? And you seem unhappy. Maybe I'm wrong, okay? So tentativeness sometimes is good. So here the doctor says, what seems to be the problem? क्या दिक्कत है? क्या लग रहा है? क्या दिक्कत है आपको? क्या problem हो रहा है बताइए? Come and sit down. What seems to be the problem? Okay. Then Edsom says, well, I haven't felt well for a few days. Everybody?
Well,
Well is an adjective. This well is an adjective. I haven't felt well for a few days. This well is an adjective. When you talk about your well-being, health-wise, I am well. Okay, I am unwell. Opposite of well is? Unwell. So this well, adjective, it means physically fit, fine, okay. So well, you're not very well. What's the problem? Okay, so well is an adjective. Well is an adverb as well. He sings well. He dances well. He teaches well. He speaks well. In all these sentences, well is the adverb for good. He's a good dancer. He dances well. In here, well is an adverb. But when I say he is well, don't worry, he is well. In this sentence, well is an adjective, which means physical health. You know, he's well. Okay, he's okay. He's fine. Got it, everyone? So when he says, I haven't felt well for a few days, this well is not an adverb. I haven't felt happy for a few days. Okay, so happy is an adjective. I haven't felt well for a few days. I've had a bad headache. I've had a bad headache, and now I've got a sore throat. So for a few days he hasn't felt well. He's had a bad fever, and now he's got a sore throat. Then the doctor asks, any sickness or diarrhea? Any sickness or diarrhea? Do you have any sickness? Do you have any diarrhea? Here sickness means what? He has already said, I have had a bad fever. Then what does she mean when she says any sickness? vomiting. I've told you, British English is funny when it comes to the word sick. Okay. In British English, sick means, vomit. Okay. Any sickness means ulti आई है or diarrhea, पेट वेट खराब हुआ है. Got it? When you go to the toilet a lot of times, it's diarrhea. And when you vomit, it is sickness. Any sickness or diarrhea? याद रख पाओगे या नहीं? Sick means you are sick. Vomit. You are sick. Sickness is the noun. Okay. I feel sick on the bus. I don't travel by the bus. I don't travel by bus. I don't travel by bus. Why? I feel sick on it. I feel sick on the bus. Any problems? I feel sick मतलब क्या हुआ? Vomiting हो जाती है.
You have got motion sickness.
अब देखो motion sickness word use करते हैं. क्यों करते हैं? Motion sickness क्या है? Because of speed, you start to vomit. Sea sickness. When you spend a lot of time at sea, then you start to vomit. Okay. Homesickness is missing home. When you are very sad because you're missing home. Homesick.
When I drink local water, I feel sick.
Oh, really? Oh, so what water do you drink?
Normal water.
Okay.
Kind distillery. Daily.
You only drink that water.
And hot water.
Okay. And which water makes you sick?
But then
Okay. Okay. The water on the
local brand.
local brand bottles. Okay. Now I understand what you mean. Okay. Yes.
And sir,
that
when
water
we
is
outside of home and misses the home, it is homesickness. And when we always be like in the home or at the home and we misses outside, then what is this?
there is no word for that. Okay, at least I'm not aware of it. So there are some common words: homesick, seasick. Okay, if somebody is homesick,
Yeah.
it means they're missing home because they have been away from home for a long time. Children staying in hostel start to feel homesick sometimes. Okay. Okay.
Any antonyms of homesickness, sir?
Antonym? I don't know. I am not teaching adjectives or that kind which can be, you are happy then? If you are not homesick, you're happy?
Okay. Yeah.
Having fun? You're joyous?
Carefree types.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Any sickness or diarrhea? No, I haven't been sick or had any diarrhea. Now, vomiting हुआ है ना, पेट खराब हुआ है. I haven't been sick or had any diarrhea. I haven't had any diarrhea. Present perfect. I haven't been sick. Vomiting भी नहीं हुआ है. I haven't had any diarrhea. पेट भी खराब नहीं हुआ है. Learn. I haven't been sick. I haven't been sick. I haven't had any diarrhea. यही समझना आपको, okay? I haven't been sick.
Yeah.
And I haven't had any diarrhea.
Haven't had any
Yep.
diarrhea.
Do you feel hot? Especially at night. I can't sleep because I feel hot and I start to cough. I start coughing when I lie down. Coughing. Coughing nahi, coughing. Okay? The pronunciation
Coughing.
cough. सब लोग बोल देते हैं कफ हो गया है, वो कॉफ बोलते हैं. सही प्रोनाउंसिएशन कॉफ है. बड़ा ही फनी स्पेलिंग है. सॉरी फॉर द फॉल लैंग्वेज. COUGH. COUGH. भाई TOUGH क्या है? टफ. ROUGH क्या है भाई? लेकिन अब बोलो गाली ना निकालू तो क्यों ना निकालू कि COUGH कफ नहीं होगा, कॉफ होगा. भाई कौन बनाया ये लैंग्वेज? हैं? TOUGH टफ होगा, ROUGH रफ होगा, लेकिन COUGH कफ नहीं हो सकता. वो गलत है आप प्रोनाउंसिएशन. No wonder we never feel confident. Okay. Cough. And TH ROUGH. True. वहां OUGH क्या हो गया? True. भैया अब तक आप कर रहे थे आप. ENOUGH enough, right? लेकिन cough. Okay. I feel hot and I start coughing when I lie down. Okay, I'll just, when I lie down on bed here, lie down, when I lie down on the bed. Okay, I'll just check your temperature. I'll just check your temperature. Take your temperature is also correct. I'll just take your temperature. What does she say here in the audio? Tell me. What does she say in the audio?
I think I just take your,
I think she will say, I'll just take your temperature. I'll take your,
yeah, take
this is a good
temperature.
take your temperature. Apne temperature naap le. Okay? I'll just take your temperature. Can I just pop this in your mouth? Can I just pop this in your mouth? Pop. Pop. Okay. Pop has another meaning too. You pop a balloon. Dup. Okay. Done. You pop the balloon. Okay. And if you pop the question, then you propose to somebody. English, it's so idiomatic. English language has so many idioms. Sure, somebody must know this here. Somebody must have heard this. Pop the question, guys. Pop the question means to propose a girl, to ask her to marry you. I wasn't expecting he would pop the question. I wasn't expecting he would pop the. हमको लगा नहीं था propose कर देगा.
I think Shahid know it's
Yeah, pop the question. Shahid should know pop the question. He has popped the question to, several girls, right, Shahid? Can I just pop this in your mouth? Put this in your mouth? If you don't want to use pop, then can you not say put? Can I put this in your mouth?
Yeah. You will just put this in your mouth.
Yes. You do have a bit of a fever. Okay, what is she doing? She's looking at the thermometer reading. She's looking at the thermometer reading. Oh, yes. You do have a bit of a fever. A bit of a fever. Thoda hai bukhar.
Fever.
Let me see your throat. Open your mouth wide. Open your mouth wide. Not a little bit. Open your mouth wide. What chauda kholte hum log. Please. Lekin wide bolte. Open your mouth wide. The door was wide open. The door was wide open. दरवाजा पूरा खुला था. फटाका खुला था. है ना ऐसे बोलते हैं ना बिहार में. फटाका खुला था. Open your mouth wide, please. What can you see? Pardon? Can you see anything? Yes, your throat looks very red. Your throat looks very red. Does this hurt? She touches here. Does this hurt? Ouch! And your glands are swollen. SWOLLEN. Your glands are swollen. अब भाई swollen बोल पाओगे? पिछले 4-5 दिन में 2-3 बार आ गया ना. बस नहीं बोलता आदमी. ऐसे ही पढ़ाई करना. लेकिन अगर जो उसमें ध्यान नहीं दे रहा था, उसके लिए 3 बार हुआ, तो फिर भूल जाना. Yes, these two glands. Your glands are swollen. Is it serious? No, not at all. You just have a bit of a throat infection.
Throat infection.
You just have a bit of a throat infection. Again, a bit of a throat infection, a bit of a fever. Look at this informal English. Number 12, number 8. A bit of a fever, a bit of a